Hello everyone, I'm Dziedzic. In this episode of People's Come Closer, we are going to see why the Chrome browser is consuming so much RAM and 3 ways through which we can reduce the RAM consumption that Chrome takes. So let's get started. Before getting started, we must know why Chrome is using RAM instead of hard disk. Because hard disk gives more space than RAM. If you think of speed, SSDs are there. Don't that give enough speed? The answer is no. SSDs can give more space, but it cannot offer the speed, because it has to interact with the CPU. As RAM is so easy to be accessed by the CPU, and the passage through which the data flows through the RAM is so wide than SSD or any secondary storage. To make it more clear, we shall take an illustration. This is a simple overview of a computer's architecture. Data has to pass from CPU to memory. To access the RAM, the data has to pass through the NOT bridge and travel through the memory bus and vice versa. But to access the hard disk, it has to pass through the NOT bridge and South bridge and travel through the internal bus and SATA. The reason for the difference in the speed is distance. And also one more factor. The memory bus is so fast and wide than internal bus and SATA, so it can transfer data faster. Let's keep it simple. If you want to store something, it can be slow. But if you want to process something, it should be fast. That's why the RAM is so fast and valuable. On the other hand, the Chrome is also so fast and powerful. To hold the title, it should utilize the RAM as much as possible. Okay, that's right. But what makes Chrome consume so much RAM? There are two reasons for that. One is isolated processing and the other is preloading web pages. Don't worry about the terminologies, I'll explain that for you. First, isolated processing. It is the process of giving separate memory for every process running in the Chrome. For example, if you have 5 tabs open, Chrome creates 5 separate memory blocks for each. It also includes memory blocks for extensions too. Wait, not one piece of memory block for all the extensions. Every extension has separate memory blocks, and even more surprisingly, those memory blocks go for every tab you open. But why? Is it impossible to have only one memory block for every extensions? Or why don't we have a single memory block for all the tabs? Yes, they are possible. This is how early versions of Internet Explorer and Firefox worked. But it has a problem. It is highly error prone. If one of your tabs crashes, it affects all the other tabs and your whole browser gets crashed. Even an extension crash can also affect your whole browser. Thus, all the tabs are isolated from one another. This process is called sandboxing. If one of your tabs gets broken because of a server problem or an extension problem, it doesn't affect others, so that all the other tabs remain safe. Second, preloading web pages. This thing makes Chrome appear to be faster. When you are searching in Google, the first thing you will do on the results page is clicking a result. There are more chances that you are clicking the first link. So as soon as the results are shown, Chrome starts automatically loading the first result in the background. This process happens every time you search on the browser. So this is an added weightage. But if you look closer, these things are made of Chrome for improving our experience in the browser. The isolated processing is used for saving our browser from unexpected errors. The preloading feature is used to reduce the loading time in the browser. So this is a good and not a problem if you are having enough RAM. But the problem is with limited RAM. If you are having a computer with 4 GB of RAM or less, Chrome is itself going to use all of the RAM and doesn't allow you to use your PC for other things. But if you are going to use the browser mainly and do some simple stuff in the side, this thing is more useful for you, and having more unused RAM is not going to help you in any way. So if you haven't faced any problem with high RAM usage of Chrome, there is nothing to worry about it. If no, there are some simple solutions for that. 1. Task Manager. Press the Shift plus Escape in your PC or click on More Tools and Task Manager. It will give you an overview of the processes running on Chrome. So you can end the processes of the extensions or the tabs you are not currently using. But wait, you are not going to use all these extensions every time. You can control them and use them whenever you are in need. So go to Extension Settings and click on details of any extension you want. In the Site Access, click on specific sites and enter the URL of the page for which you use the extension. You can also make some of the extensions run only when needed by choosing On-Click. In that way, you can reduce the memory usage by that extension, and it can also relatively improve the launch time of Chrome. 3. Removing malware. This is not so much visible in your browser, but it goes into the background and takes so much of memory. So it is good to remove the malware at a regular interval. Go to Chrome Settings, click on Advanced, choose Reset and Cleanup and choose to find. It will scan and remove the malware present in your browser. 4. Using extensions. There are some hidden settings you can tweak with Chrome in its flags, but that's not recommended. So I suggest using some extensions like the Grade Suspender, OneTab, Tab Snooze or Tab Wrangler to reduce memory consumption by Chrome. You can also check out the dedicated video I did for handling multiple tabs in Chrome to reduce memory usage. And finally, using more RAM and more extensions consumes more memory. So try maximum to reduce the number of tabs you open and extensions that you use. Google is also working hard to reduce the memory consumption by Chrome. So keep your browser updated. And that's it for this video. I hope you have known something from this. If yes, let me know it by your comments. And thanks for liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Make sure you have turned all notifications for our channel. I'll be posting videos regularly. So thanks for watching. Bye.